Hello, Dumelang, and welcome to another super exciting episode of the Listen and Be Heard podcast. You know me, I am your host with the most. It is Tim the King. And you know how it goes, guys. I'm never alone. I'm always with my co-host and producer, the only Joe.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. You don't just slide in Geonotes and you have to do the things, bro.
Yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friend, tell everyone.
Tell everybody.
Keep telling, man. But then, welcome to the Listen and Be Here, man. This is what it is. Yeah, I'm the only Joe. Yeah, we are getting in.
We're going in, man. Yeah. So, yes, today we have a super exciting episode, as I said. We have Faith.
Never done that. We should record that. Our sound clip, and you.
Right? Yeah. So we're gonna introduce her like that.
Yeah.
So we're actually ululating because Faith is joining the team, the Dot Irregular Studios.
Yes.
We're expanding. She's gonna tell you who she is, and then we'll get more into all of that.
Hello, everyone. As they have said, my name is Faith, and I am from Social GBV. I have joined this amazing crew and amazing group of people. Crazy, of course, you can see me, But we're not going to say that. We're not going to say they're crazy, but yes. Thank you very much for your love and for your support, guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the both of you. I truly appreciate you.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what it is. So yes, man, like I said, we're expanding, we're growing. So Faith is going to be hosting a nice, informative, and super exciting show called Lapeng.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk more about that, and she's going to tell us what type of topics she's going to be dealing with. Right now we just want to get to know Faith and who Faith is, just a brief background as to what you do, aside from what you're going to be doing with the show. Yeah.
Well, Faith is a down-to-earth person. I'm talkative. I'm very talkative.
Okay.
I enjoy writing. I also enjoy cooking because DJ Maja. But that's why I enjoy cooking mainly because I love food. So I grew up in Social GBV, was brought up by my grandmother, very loving woman, an incredible soul. She won't hesitate to smack you across your face if there's something wrong you're doing, or kafatuku,
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there.
But I think that's what grandmas generally do, bro.
Exactly.
They don't have fear.
Where do they find all these extreme ways to discipline, man? Grandmas, they will find like the weirdest thing to whip your ass with.
You gotta understand, man. They've been through the ages, bro. They've been through the ages. Okay, I didn't want to say. I was trying not to say.
Where do they get that? You're going to say you're like, I don't know, because they are extreme. They are
That's very extreme, bro.
Everything is disciplinary equipment. Trust.
Anything. So you raised by Magriza, and then
I went to school around Social GBV. I started my primary Godi Didi Govgani. Went to Babina Puti, that was block BB.
Okay.
And then Lithabong, that was right, I won't say next door, but it was right at home.
Okay.
Because I would actually leave as I hear the bell ring to go to school.
Oh, that's cool.
You were
That's
always
cool.
late. You were one of those kids who were always late.
Yes.
And you live right at the school.
You stay next door. Like, wow, how are you late?
It didn't matter to me that I'm late as long as I'm in school, And I wasn't going to stay home and be like, nah, I woke up late. No, not with my grandmother.
Yeah.
No, just.
But also,
you will go to school even when you're sick and she says, no, man, let me give her a break now.
Yeah.
Yeah, esikoleni. Angina mntwana ozokuhlala ekhaya ngayo esikoleni, come. So
yeah,
is
no.
what it is.
What was it, guys, with our parents and not wanting us to stay home when we're not feeling well? Because I mean, I'm sure everyone you've experienced it. You know that.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's like the last thing on my mind on that day because I'm sick. Like I'm literally sick. You can tell I'm sick.
Yeah.
Like no.
Nah, man, I'm funny. Like, it's extreme. But then I think somehow they just see Mara, now you are bullshit. Or it's already flu. Like
Yeah.
you've been warm, you've been indoors, it doesn't make sense. You just don't want to go to school, bro. Like get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
So my thing was headaches. So yeah, it worked sometimes.
Yeah, because the school Baba.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, when you know that those days when you wake up and your eyes are just still red for some reason.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe those were the fortunate days, when I'd be like, not today, and maybe I'd buy it. Mara,
Your eyes are still red.
yeah,
Wow.
Mara, the rest of the time, guys, you're going to school.
I should have tried that when I was young. Nothing worked with my
But then it sucks, It sucks because now around like 8, 9, you are all awake, wide awake, with no one to play with, nothing to do. It's just
to do.
Yeah, I think that's what I was looking for.
Watching
time to
TV,
myself.
no cartoons, the commercial, people working out, Taibo. People are there working out, like you are there learning out something that doesn't give.
Do something as well. Work out.
Come on.
Kana di advertisement did you?
Yeah.
The clientele.
The whole day, imagine.
Yeah, like promoter at gym, you are 8 years old, out here. Come on, dog. Like back in school, I bunked like twice. I was like, come on.
That thing sucks. Yeah.
I'll just stay. I'll just go.
So you made it to school every day.
Yes.
So I hear you talking about a lot of alphabets, man. Like I got lost when you got to D.
So Shanguve has single alphabets and double alphabets.
Whoa, that's what I've been wondering. Then what's happening at the single alphabet? I didn't see that. Nobody ever talks about it. I've never met anybody who get the B. That's it. I was like, what, the BB? No, just the B.
Just B.
I've never met anyone who has single alphabet.
Single alphabets mostly, you mainly find them go Mabopani.
Okay.
Yes. Mabopani has body B, body C, and then this side of Soshanguve, then that's when you have your AA, BB, CCs, GGs, DD.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if we have a Z though.
How far did they get?
I know as far as the XX.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we do have the N, the NN, the J, the JJ, the M, the MM. Yes.
So you guys have like all 26 alphabets and then the double of them.
Yes.
So that's like what, 52?
Yeah, you do the math. I'm not good at that.
that is if there's YY and ZZ.
Yes, that's if there's YY and ZZ.
Or is it ZZ or ZZ? How do we say it in South Africa?
ZZ.
What is ZZ? Sorry guys. I forgot the audience. Sorry.
Yes,
I'm kidding, guys. I say it like that. So
ZZ3 or ZZ3 or a ZZ3 ke zebra dijen Z3 ke zebra dijen
sure.
Well, if you get ZZ mo America bo auntie,
I'll take it back to America, guys. So yeah, not here. So yes, man, Faith, like we said, she's gonna be hosting Lapeng.
Yes.
That's exciting. How did that come about?
It's actually a story I want to tell. It's a story I want to help someone else tell because I've had my fair share in life of events happening, and I felt I can't tell anyone about this. I can't talk to anyone about this. You know, at times because you are afraid that whatever pedestal this person was put on, now you telling the next person how you know this person, and now they will have to look at this person from your angle.
Yeah.
You somewhat
that's usually
dropping
very
them
difficult.
from it's usually very difficult. More especially if that person also made sure that it won't matter who you tell. They would never believe you.
It's the thing of having a reputation within the family, or within the society or whatever. I think, like I'm let's say I'm the mayor of the city, and everybody trusts in the mayor, obviously, and then now you come as a little kid and you come and telling everybody that no, the mayor molested me. It's like, what?
Get out of
Nah,
here.
man.
I don't understand.
You're crazy. Maybe because you're starting to develop one thought. So you basically want to give a platform to for people to then address such issues.
Yes, and not be afraid. This is a free zone where there won't be any judgment. There won't be any ridiculing of whatever somebody has to say. You have something you want to share, communicate with me. You can do it on all my social pages: Faith Vilakzi on Facebook, Faith Vilakzi Instagram, Faith Vilakzi on Twitter. And let's break the silence. Let's disturb people's peace. Talk about your experiences. I've learned that from talking to people that I know, or even complete strangers, I somewhat got healing.
Yeah. And we're also going to create a Lapeng podcast social media pages so that we can actually dive more into those issues with the people and have a platform where they feel safe and free to talk about these issues.
And you should try TikTok also. I feel like, as the world is developing, a lot of traffic is going on TikTok. So to engage or to touch a lot of people in TikTok with them, because now content no matter how happy or how we want to ignore
what's happening in reality.
We have to address it at some stage.
True.
And it doesn't matter you can find this person at the club, you can find this person on TikTok or YouTube, you can find this person
Definitely.
So we must try reaching out as much as we can. So with that being said, let's take a quick break.
Yeah, man, we're gonna take a quick break. You know how it goes. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell the other one to do the same thing. We'll be back. Yes. So yeah, we're back. We're still chilling here. It's Tim the King, the only Glow, and we're introducing to you the lovely Faith. Hey, almost forgot it. Yes. So like we said, guys, again, remember, Lapeng, guys, we're going to be tackling them issues, eh?
Yes.
We're going to be talking about a lot of these difficult issues. Faith is creating a platform for you to be at home, to be free, to express yourself, and to have someone to talk to about these issues. So, yeah. That's amazing work. Where does the idea come from exactly, and what are you hoping to achieve?
The idea comes from, like I said earlier, it comes from me, actually. I've been through a lot of things that I've never really spoken about.
Yeah.
Yes, and if I did, it was just that one particular person that I felt, okay, I can trust this person, I can talk to this person, And we all need that one person that we can talk to.
So do you think the reason why you couldn't talk about it is it because the people around you weren't comfortable talking about it, or just the lack of education, or let me give you an example. You could be close with your parents, but then get time or you talk about dating, you don't even mention that.
Yes.
And you talk about everything, your friends, your what, anything, but then you don't about dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't you get my point. So do you think was it a bit of that, or was it a bit of I'm not comfortable with these people. I don't want to share my stuff like that with these people.
It was a bit of both, actually. It was a bit of both because there were times where I thought I can't share. Even if I shared, no one will believe me.
Okay.
Or I can't share because not them.
Yeah.
Someone else, not them.
Yeah.
You know? And it made it easier for me to talk to maybe people I was dating. But out of people that I dated, only 2 people, I can actually say only 2 people know what happened to me. You know?
Okay.
Right, because they were willing to listen, or they believed you, or you were just...
I think it was the willing to listen
Mm-hmm.
and me being comfortable.
Yeah, but also, I think those two are very closely related.
Yes.
I mean, if someone is willing to listen, they allow you
To be comfortable. Yes.
enough to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's not always the case. when your mother asks you, "Are you crazy?" She's willing to listen to the answer. That doesn't make you comfortable. That will never make you comfortable.
Never make you
You're out here.
No.
You're even asking yourself,
Am I
Am I
crazy?
crazy?
why the fuck did I do that? Shit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like
It
what you're
also
saying.
depends on how the person is going to ask you that. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
but then she's willing to listen.
No, she's not willing to listen
not
because
really
because
willing.
whatever
She's
you
waiting.
say after that can determine whether you get a smack or you get kicked out of the house.
Yeah, but
Oh, abo?
I not answer Leon, but you know.
But she's waiting for the answer. You have to answer
Say
that.
something.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
So the one thing that's been bothering everybody around the world for the past couple of years has been the gender-based violence.
Yes.
So are you going to talk about that?
Yes, it's one of the topics I'm tackling because there is a huge growth in numbers and in people coming up or out saying that this is what my wife is doing to me.
Wait. That just like took a whole different spin, bro.
Yes.
Like, I was not expecting better, or what? Like, I wasn't expecting it coming from a man saying, "Hey, listen, this is happening."
Yeah.
So
I need
like,
help.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yes.
it's something that is happening. And why did it shock you that a man would come up and say,
Because, I mean, the police don't take it serious,
So is that
Nobody
why you
takes
also
it
not
serious?
taking it serious? Is that why you also not taking it serious? Because the police don't take it serious.
No, what I mean is, you know, we live in a society where we've been programmed to believe certain things
Yes,
are
that is
supposed to
true.
be certain ways.
Yes, that is so
You
true.
know, so I'm going to say it's just the programming that we just underwent.
And again, we like that you say, we are programmed to believe things growing up, and then growing up, you as a guy or a man, you are programmed to believe that you are more stronger and more masculine than a female.
Yes.
You get my point. So
Yes.
it's mostly shocking when you bump into a guy wearing my wife one bed. Or like what's some sorry, like pin her down, hold her until
I can't.
alaba.
I can't. Why
Yeah,
is
I'm just saying, like you would find someone about to check notice move. But I'm just saying that's why it's shocking.
That's why it's shocking,
because we are
we're programmed to think that I'm stronger than you.
Don't beat her back. Just hold her until she's out of breath and talk about this thing. That's what we have to do. But you know, like you would find someone.
Reality always has a different story to tell.
Yes.
Someone's with some Bruce Lee move. You don't even
Plus,
see anything.
plus, you know, Emile, when talking about GBV like this, a lot of women are investing in self-defense classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it makes sense tomorrow for a guy to then be saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. And that time was self-defense.
That time it was self-defense. Or it wasn't self-defense.
Sometimes it's not.
She's just made you
just
wash the
mad.
dishes.
Exactly.
Who's supposed to wash these dishes? Well, I was just waiting for you. Me?
Yeah. See? Those are things that happen. We actually talking about it in a joking manner, but someone out there is really going through this.
The reason why we add humor in these things is because now when we talk about them, there's a tension. There's a tension.
There's a lot of tension.
Yeah.
So when we add humor, it's kind of light for people to listen and talk about it.
True.
Do you get my point? We laugh about them because we want people to
listen.
We feel comfortable to talk about them. It's not that awkward. Let's talk about it. There's a guy who's getting a good beating from the counterparty.
Yes.
And they love the person, they don't want to leave the person, they want to fix it. So Lapeng is just whereby we're going to help people like that.
Yes.
It is real, it's happening. And again, we are not trying to ignore the part that has a large percentage in gender bias. We are not trying to ignore that.
Women and children.
We are just trying to
show that this issue affects everyone and not just certain portions of the community, or not the majority, but everyone. Because like we said, man, it's not easy for guys to come out because society hasn't made it easy for guys to come out and talk about them. That is why we're shocked that you actually just jumped to saying we're gonna tackle the issues with guys. Because I mean, we do need a platform to talk about these things.
Woman. It's simple for me to come crying to you and be like, oh, Chabi. And you are going to stand up for me, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not simple for him to come to you, no matter how much of friends you guys are.
Even if you are my brother.
Even if you are related or siblings, you can't go to your dad and be like, hey,
because here's the thing. Me right now, I'll give you an example. Me right now, a friend of mine walks up to me, I'll be like, hey, let's just say my girlfriend, not even my wife, just my girlfriend.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Like the first time I thought she was just angry. Like now she's moving dog.
Now it's like a twice a
week
thing, right?
I might have all the solutions, but at first I'm probably gonna laugh at your ass, bruh. Like I'm going like what? She did what? She slapped me, bruh, in front of everyone. Like she was like,
true and false.
What did you do? I didn't do shit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna laugh and then help you, but then the fact that you're gonna go through the laughing phase.
I
understand. I'm a laughing.
And most of the time, men will actually try and source it up and say, "I know, I'm the man."
When talking to guys, that's what we then tend to do.
Because this is not going the way you were thinking.
Or in return, I advise you what she slapped you in front of everyone. Nigga, let me tell you what to do. Take that woman home, beat her up.
Yeah.
Beat her up with no one, just
no one watching, just the two of you to show her who's the man.
That's the problem with talking to the guys.
That's the problem again with talking to the guys. So guys, yes, we're saying all these things because we want to invite you to that informative show. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be confusing at times. It's going to be everything. But at the end of the day, we are trying to get to the bottom of everything. Especially these hard topics that are not so easy to talk about.
What do you guys think is the cause? Now that we have established that like it happens like both ways. What do you think is the cause? Now we can't just say like niggas ain't shit.
Of course.
Now we are past that phase. Like let's just figure out what is the problem in relationships that create this explosion whereby someone be like talking is not enough anymore.
Okay. Growing up, you were taught that indodaikari, you need to be strong. You can't wash the dishes, you're the man. But that's all wrong.
What?
Because as people, we need to try and find that equality. My
wife.
Why her?
she's the wife?
No, doesn't work that way.
Whoa, what does that mean?
It means you need to also play your part in the house.
I do other things like I
Like
do
what?
garden and stuff, take up like wash cars.
I
and
take out the
I
trash.
take out the trash.
Doesn't she
I
do
pay
all of
bills. She's not allowed to. She's in like in me.
Is
If
it
she's
some-
doing the
is
dishes
it something
and stuff,
that
you
is
don't
it something
touch.
she knows she's not allowed to do, or
I'm
it's
just
something
saying, like,
that you are assuming she knows not to do?
If you are in an establishment like we're in a household, we divide chores.
Yes.
You do dishes,
These are
laundry, blah blah.
These are
blah.
masculine
This is
chores.
what I
These are
do.
feminine
Anything
chores.
that
Okay.
requires you to get your hands rough in there inside, you can't be out here with a spat.
Okay.
Your hands are going to be. I don't want you touching me with your rough hands.
Now
Come on.
that is something that was established. Now take the establishment out of everything.
Let's work on assumption.
So then,
Yes, let's assume.
I assume that my wife is supposed to cook for me.
Yeah.
You assume.
That's
you,
tradition. That's
cook.
tradition,
you,
guys.
you assume.
That's a black shirt. It has been like that.
You
the
assume
man,
it's
the man
implied.
supplies,
Yes.
and then
Implied contracts don't necessarily work out very well, I think is what she's trying to say. Because you're assuming that I know that I'm supposed to do 1, 2, 3.
it's
and,
tradition.
and you're going to do 1, 2, 3. But at the end of the day, if you don't voice out what I should be doing, I don't really know what you want me to do.
What have
Can I-
your family? Isn't that what we are paying Lovala for? Your
No,
family
no, no,
teaches
no, no.
you what a woman.
No.
Can I also add something here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have to think about the times we're living in. Right
True.
now, some or most of us are raised by parents who are now living different from their parents. They
Yes.
don't believe in this, the man does this, the woman does
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
everyone does
Chores.
things equally.
Yes.
So if you teach your child a certain way, that's the way they'll behave in a relationship.
Yes.
If your mother and your father told you, you're not getting married for yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting married for not happy to build a family of your own.
Yeah.
So don't listen to a man tell you and dictate your relationship. Also think about those, yes, tradition, culture, but those things also evolve over time. The traditions and the culture that we follow now aren't as they used to be either.
Of course.
Everything is changing. So if you're not willing to adapt or evolve within the relationship, you're not ready for a relationship.
But then the adaptation and the evolving has to be what I just said. We sit
We
down,
need
we
to
talk about
communicate.
it. Now we took that out already. The
So if
relationship
we
doesn't have
remove,
that.
yeah. So
we just come with assumption. This one assume we are black. I just assume as a black person, you know that growing up, a woman does the house. I do the outside, you do the inside.
yes.
That's how I assume it
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
black man.
So
Inside chores, that's not me.
So-
if I come back home, the lawn is dead, the dog shitted everywhere,
Yeah.
that's me. That's all on me. You
Exactly.
can go crazy all you want.
Of course.
But then the house chores, come on. Those are the soft stuff. I'm not saying they're not hard. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
they won't get your hair. You won't be bleeding after that.
Yes.
That's a man's job.
Of
A
course.
man can do that, can bleed, lift all these things, do all this, fight the dog. The
So-
dog doesn't do what? I will beat the dog.
So I agree. Essentially, it all comes down to communication.
Communication,
I mean,
yes.
yes, having been raised the way we're raised, these assumptions aren't necessarily as accurate as we would like them to be, because
Yeah.
in some families you find that she was raised in a family that was comfortable.
Farmers.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And in
I
their
didn't
comfort, she didn't
I
have
didn't
to do
have to wash the
anything.
dishes. I didn't have to.
You understand?
clean
And
the
then
house.
I come in
That is
from a
quite-
family that was just
I get
average, and I had to do certain chores. So I know my responsibilities as a man, as you are outlining them, right? But she doesn't know what I think are her responsibilities.
But then, as an adult, the house is dirty, the man is out there doing the garden. What are you thinking?
When he's done, he'll come do the house.
Dishes.
Yeah.
That's your logic?
Yeah.
You guys don't have a maid. You grew up in a helper in the house. You guys don't have a helper now. You were starting to establish you have a helper. Logic tells you this guy has to do everything.
Ke nna cheese girl, Joe.
Come on.
Ke nna cheese girl. I don't do
Like you
anything.
said, now,
My hands are soft.
in this
I'm
entire
kidding.
situation, the problem is the assumption itself.
Yeah.
And also that assumption coming with expectations.
Yes.
That's where the problem is. I think Faith is trying to say she wants to deal with issues where mostly the assumption is imposed rather than communicating your roles in the relationship. Who's gonna do what, or what can you do, or how
I'm just
can we help
saying,
each other?
sometimes me imposing is not entirely wrong. I'm saying I'm out there washing cars, doing garden. You are sitting there here with the house dirty. What does logic as an adult tell you?
Exactly. That's where the communication comes in.
You grew up with a helper. Now we don't have a helper. It's just you and me.
But if you impose without the communication, what then happens?
So okay.
Come
So
on.
here's the thing.
That's why I add logic to it. That's why I'm saying logically speaking, you are sitting in a dirty house.
Yes.
Your partner, the same person you share the house with is out there doing something.
Yeah.
You are sitting, just chilling in jail. After that person is done,
That's
he's tired,
actually
like
where-
bleeding with hands.
Yeah.
That's actually
Just
where
that's why we add that
all
logic.
the
What are you
frustration
thinking?
comes from, maybe on the male side or the male figure, that I have to go out there and do everything and come back into this house. It's
And just,
dirty.
what's your
How
excuse?
am I?
What
Now,
could you
imagine if that same
You know?
girl doesn't do those things, and again, I hope that hang on top of that for not doing those things when you come back tired.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a lovely point. Yes. So now, that's a beautiful spin, man. I mean, think about it in
get
that
to
sense. Now, we taking out we're enforcing now the imposition of that idea. Or no, I don't do
I
nothing.
get to say,
My nails are not for me to be
no,
washing dishes.
my hands are soft.
My hands are too
Keep
soft
them-
for me to be
yes.
mopping the floor. My knees are gonna get black. No.
But,
Yeah.
And at the same time, I know Taekwondo and all these ching chang
I'll show you
chos.
flames.
So now you go out there and you're doing the garden and you're doing all of these things, and you're expecting she knows what she got to do inside, and she out there has other ideas. She gonna think, "Hey, homie, come."
But she told you,
Roger.
the communication is there. You knew what you were enrolling yourself.
How tsena ka mo ntlong o
Sure.
botsisa wena hore ka tjeko ho jewang?
She told you, I don't want my nails, come on, I don't want that. Ngolo, you'll get a helper. Solution, you get helper, the helper will do all that. Your wife is not supposed to. That's
But
what you
that's
got yourself
actually-
into.
That's what actually builds up the entire
So
domestic violence.
yes.
That's a build up. That you have to do everything yourself, and
Yeah.
yet you have a wife.
we're getting emotional, and this is exciting. I love
Yeah,
it.
you are getting,
I
again,
love
you are
it
getting to
because-
solve something. Now we got to something. That's where
I love it.
starts. That's where
I love
starts.
it because
My
then
wife doesn't clean the house.
you
You must tell her. Now come here, I will give you all the advice you need. You must tell her that you are the man.
No.
So yes, I love it because then you're getting a glimpse as to what Lapeng is going to bring.
Yes.
The Auditlo and I obviously are not going to be there all the time, but we're going to bring you exciting people, guys,
Yes.
who are going to be informative, not just exciting. Just as we've been operating, we're going to take another quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to juice up a little more and get a bit more emotional and see what other issues in the world can we then tackle in that next few minutes, and then
One.
We're still right here, guys. We're still right here. It's the Listen and Be Heard crew and Lapeng hostess. Yes. all day long. So yes, this is Faith. And we said, yes. He was still taking a sip, unfortunately. So yes, we're going to be touching on a lot of topics. You saw we were already getting a bit emotional, a bit tense about that whole situation.
A man is a man.
Indo. Yeah, that's what the Indians would say. Indo.
Yes.
Yeah. So aside from that, guys, we're going to talk about a lot more topics. It's not only gender-based violence.
Yes.
A wide variety.
You guys talk about like finance stuff.
Yes.
Nuba.
Yeah.
Money.
What kind of issues do you touch up on?
Where we can all go get money.
How?
Where's that?
There's a place.
Whoa.
There's a place, guys.
I wish there was. I'm joking about that. When it comes to finance, we tackle issues like parents wanting us to know how to use money, but no one really taught us how to manage our own finances.
Yeah, like no half of me touch you. What do I do with it?
Yeah, what do you do with it, Ved? What would you do?
Ragalambo.
Wabo? Hey. And then what?
What man?
$500,000.
Oh yeah, that doesn't buy a Lambo. Yeah, I don't know.
See, those are things we look at. You could invest some of that money. You could buy land and build property, rent it out to other people. You know, those are small things.
Oh yeah.
That could actually give you a stable income.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now here's the thing: we have the issues at the bank. Now you can say maybe a grand loan, maybe $500,000.
Yes.
I understand. Now I have a plan. Can now podcast it. Fun podcast, get a studio, get everything set, live on Thursday. But now having to pay back that loan, remember we still have the interest rating with your
Yes.
For Reina, but Carla.
For the black child, man.
we still have this ridiculous,
Yes.
we have the ridiculous interesting ways to pay back the money. So by the time you are stable in your business, there will a while, because now you have a huge chunk to pay back. A huge chunk for a good deal of years will be going back to the bank.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think is the deal though around that with our parents expecting us to know how to manage money, but not having taught us how to manage money?
Because they themselves were never taught how to manage money.
Okay.
Remember, in this life, it's a monkey see, monkey do type of situation. If your mother or my mother never sat me down and told me, okay, host no hola, this is what you do. Pay for essentials, make sure your rent is paid, you know? And then whatever you have left, depending on how much it is, most of it you can save, and then the rest you can keep for yourself in cases of emergencies, you get sick,
so
things like that.
So I hear you say, or no one taught them, and these people went to school, and what did they EMS?
Yeah.
The
economic management and sciences, something like that. I think that's what it was. Economic,
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember economics or EMS or whatever it is?
Ish.
Wabo?
I get it. We're talking about our parents.
No, it also goes for us as well, because it's not like you were not taught finance, accounting.
Yeah.
Okay, I never did accounting. I did science subjects, so I don't know much about
accounting. Maybe that's why I don't remember anything about EMS.
Because I was into science,
Did you guys do this grasshopper?
Yes.
Did you do the grasshopper?
The respiratory system, grasshopper.
Yeah, grasshopper and everything,
Didn't you also do life science?
I did. No, this is grasshopper.
Wow, frog.
NASA classing.
Eyes.
NASA classing.
The frog and
Yeah, you gotta frog, like a grasshopper.
Pelo.
Yo, no.
Okay.
What I do, bank.
There we go. We got it.
I never did EMS, guys, so.
Going back to money, guys.
Yes.
I've been watching a lot of series that talk about animals revolting against us, so let's not do that. So yes, money. The school system doesn't teach us how to manage money.
Yes.
Our parents can't teach us how to manage money because they don't manage a lot of money themselves.
Yes.
And we're expecting to be taught how to manage $1 million.
Yeah, you are told you need to live through your pay. We stretch it out until you get paid again. And they themselves know 3-4 days after you got paid, you already broke.
Yeah, all your bills take up all of your income.
I mean, now, how do I stretch the little that I have? Those are topics we are going to be talking about. We'll maybe find professional people that will help us try and plan it all out and stretch it out. Maybe it's possible for us to stretch 5K a month from one month to another. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, we're going to find that place.
What place?
Where we get the money?
Where we get the money?
That's never leaving my mind.
Oh.
That's never leaving my
We'll
mind.
find that place together. We'll find
Must
that
go
place
there,
together.
guys.
Lapeng. Do tune in. I might have an idea where that place is.
Yeah.
Kadlala, guys, there's no place like that.
Maybe like there's a farm, guys, where you just go there and you just pick from a tree, bro. Like
a mine, you know.
You know? Imagine if you could plant like plant that to 2 rand or whatever. In about 2 months' time, make it like a tree that gives me the 20 rand. Not too much, not too much. You can't expect 2 rand to give you 200. No. You know, you guys 20 rand and then
So it's not 2 rand. I can't grow anything.
No.
Let's 5 rand, chief.
Not 2.
Or let's 5 bob.
You need the ranta.
It's better than nothing.
I wonder if the kids of the kids of this generation know what 5 bob is.
Hey, bruh.
Where's the
It's not that far. Go like a bloody shilling.
Hey, bruh. No, I see your cities at 10 cents.
Yeah. Times are hard.
Go rough.
The cheap is still 5 cents.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 cents. 5 cents. I don't remember when the last time was when I saw a 5 cent coin.
Yeah.
That's a level.
Wait, 10 cent. Yeah, I saw it the other day.
10 cents. Yes.
I had to pay for parking. You know how we pay for parking? Yeah, so
we'll feel the weight of the fire now. You need both hands.
Yeah, it's like you. Sure, bossa.
I'm fine with 150.
Yeah. So yes, we're gonna be talking. So basically, yes, let's talk about these guys that make money on a day-to-day basis. Are you gonna help them as well? I mean, these people are handling a lot of money. Like they some of them are making like $500 a day.
It depends on whether they want to be helped. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped.
Probably there are some of them who want to be helped.
Yes.
But they don't.
Not their life.
But they don't know it yet.
Yeah. Reach out. We're here to help.
All right. So we're gonna make a lot of noise.
Yes.
So, but then starting with these guys, that's like, I'm just thinking, starting with them, what do you think they could do, like, just to improve, like?
Open.
They get money. They get a lot of money.
Open an account. If you can't go to a bank, I think you can go to a post office.
ID
and whatnot, those things are hard to come by.
I don't know.
We don't have that connect yet.
Yeah, no, we don't. But they
like piggy bank.
But
get like a piggy bank.
But piggy bank, you always wanna go back and.
Plus also.
How do you lock it?
Plus also.
And carry the key around.
With the piggy bank, these guys live.
Group, so
you're gonna have a piggy bank. It's not gonna be safe. Like imagine, you were saving up
your piggy bank.
It's really 9,990 rands. Vandaag I just need to drop in 10 rand. Fella.
Yes.
And I'm set. I got 10K. I'm set. Get for Do you understand? And then That day in Fana, like, you didn't stress yourself too much.
No.
You know, the little that you made that day,
It's fine. You are at peace.
you know, you're coming there, you're
Yes.
gonna enjoy it. Even if you want to
Yo, ish.
yeah, you've got something for everybody. Like, yo, let's just enjoy Fanache. I'm in a good mood. Hey, we're having
Let's
a
enjoy the
party.
benefits.
And then only to find at the end of next, Chief, you only
Back
have
to
10
square
rand.
one. Yo.
The 9,990 gone.
Worst part, I did that before you came. I took a big piggy bank and bought everybody food. Now we're just wasting your food,
Yeah.
throwing your food around. Yeah,
What
big
part?
head, with a pop on your face.
Hey, I would die.
So it's difficult with piggy banks, man. Hey,
Yeah, it's
that's why I never liked
very
piggy
difficult.
banks.
I get you.
I never liked a piggy bank, even from Koskolong.
It was good when I was a kid. When you're a kid, you
But
know,
then
and you don't really have much use for money.
But
It's good to teach you to just throw it in there. Just always keep something in the bank.
Oh, yes.
Keep something
Yes.
in the bank.
Yeah,
But-
and the days you don't have something to throw in the bank, you'd feel, but no, I
Something's
shouldn't
wrong.
have. I shouldn't have bought that ice. I wanna know get in your bag to run.
Yeah, that last piece of candy that I bought.
Yes, I shouldn't have, because no, I get the costing.
Yeah.
You know?
But then, are those not the lessons whereby we should keep while growing up? As part of, improving,
Yeah.
what you are trying to solve, as a part of, like, improving how we use money.
It
So you
is.
think, like, that should have been something, we took.
It is,
Well-
but remember when you are young, you have less responsibilities. But as you grow, the money you keep putting in the piggy bank is the money you use for transport every single day. So how is it going to stay in the piggy bank when you're needing it to go to work?
Yeah.
But I what he's
But
saying,
yeah.
what he's saying is still a bit correct. So if you get into the habit of putting a little every day,
Yes.
then when you become an adult, you get to a stage where put the maths into practice.
Yeah.
So you're going to then think, okay, so I get 5,000 rands a month. From this 5,000 rands, if I were to put 5 rands a day, how much would I be putting aside every month? I get it. That's the same
Yes.
concept that these insurance companies are
Yes.
using on us. You buy takeaway from now and again. Do you understand?
Do
So
this.
if instead now for 5 rands a day, then you take that 5 rands a day, you put them all together for the month.
Yes.
So in a month you have 30 days. That's what 150. So 150 now. You take that 150. You put 150 away. So
Yes.
you don't have 5,000 rands. You have 4,850.
Yes.
Then you work with that figure. That
Yeah.
could be a way that works. So you've taken your 5 rands for every day of the month.
Yeah, like
Okay.
not the
Okay.
whole piggy bank, the physical piggy
Yeah,
bank.
yeah.
Yes.
You could take
yes.
it and put it in a bank.
Yes.
Yeah, in an actual
Yeah,
bank.
every month we were in less and all that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, the whole concept, putting money away.
Yes.
No matter, let's say you are getting money to buy quarter front break.
Yeah,
And when
yeah.
I decide, I won't buy quarter, I will buy the biscuits.
Yeah.
2 rand, and I'll what I save 1 rand.
Yes.
Do you get my point?
Yeah, I do get your point.
Alright, so yes, we're going to be breaking down a lot of these topics. Faith is here for all of you guys. Holla at her. Social medias again?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Faith Vilakzi.
Alright.
And you can also find me at Lapeng on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Sorry.
Yes. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
I can't wait for Twitter to, like, bite your ass off with these topics. Woo, Black Twitter.
You know they
It's
will
gonna
be
get
for breakfast,
lit.
eh?
It's
No,
gonna
they
get
will
lit.
have us. But we're
They are
ready for them.
waiting for you.
We are ready for them
They
as
are
well.
just you.
Yeah, no,
Where
we
do
are.
you get the bravery though, like Faith? Like as just Wanako social journey,
My grandmother.
you get the bravery to then want to
Yes.
talk about such topics. For
Yeah.
Black Twitter, I'm afraid.
My
They go
grandmother
crazy.
and
They go
where
hard,
I grew
bro.
up, Social Nguve is not
Yeah.
for the faint-hearted.
Yeah,
No,
there we go.
it's not.
All right, there we have it. Social is not for the faint-hearted.
No, it's not.
So Faith,
Like, Black Twitter just throws everything out of proportion. Jiggy, they'll be calling us Illuminati, trying to ban us down and shit.
What?
They take something so small. You could just take a video drinking water. Jiggy, you kill children for a living. What the fuck? What happened?
Yeah.
Like everything just goes south on Twitter. It doesn't end well. Like it just
escalates.
Whoa,
So
Very quickly, yes.
This guy was just drinking water. Jiggy, how did you guys find that out?
But also, man, the other interesting thing about social media, I know we're talking about the negative side of it.
Yeah.
There's also then the positive side of
Yes.
it. If you catch on, you're
Yes,
gone.
you
Yeah.
Yeah. And again,
You catch on as much as you catch down.
Yeah. Whatever side of the coin you
Yes.
fall onto, then
And then
You gone.
they still help with a lot of social media is full of a lot of con artists or these people that are just full of gangs. They're just trying to bullshit you or something. So social media, it's so quick on pointing them out or
Yes.
just
of
picking
course,
up a trend or
they-
there's something new happening, guys.
Yeah.
This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what their number looks like.
Yeah.
Fast. And then in less than a day, we are all aware of
No.
there's a new scam in town.
No.
New
this
scam
one-
alert.
Hey, what happened to the stock fells, guys?
No, people got
People-
rid of it.
Yeah, like
Yo, people
niggas
got
started
rid
running
of, they
away
stopped.
with people's money
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, when I get to another the issues that you must be talking about,
Yes.
the stock fells, why they came about is because we don't know how to handle money. We don't have
don't.
money
We
to handle.
were trying to fix that.
And
Yeah.
you
Which
would
side to
find
do?
you'd find
Yeah, get
people
the
that would
opposite
even
side.
go a mile of going just so that they by hotel or society or stop feeling. Why do that to yourself?
Yeah, no. Anyway, it is what it is. People have been living like that, and it seemed to be working for them.
It was better than what their parents were going through. They
You know-
pushed the furthest they could.
Yeah.
It's just now up to us to now learn new stuff, educate them, and so that we can just better our situation.
True.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Lapeng.
Yes. Thank you very much for your time. I'm very grateful. It was nice being here with you.
What's up?
Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Yes.
I like that actually.
It is awesome, right?
You are getting it.
Yeah.
I just gave it to you. It's yours.
So yes, guys, you know how it goes. It's Tim the King.
The only
Yes, and we have the lovely.
Faith Vilakzi.
Yes.
don't forget,
Kalapeng.
listen and be heard. Listen and be heard, Kalapeng.
Yes.
The only go on YouTube. Follow us. Tell your friend to tell your friend. Like, subscribe. Man, do everything we've been saying.
You know how it goes.
Don't be stingy with this whole thing. Do everything. Like, subscribe, comment. If you don't know what to comment, just comment fire emojis.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Just share.
Voila.
Share.
Voila.
Mina-
But then don't spam,
once.
guys. Don't spam. Don't be out here sending the link to the Bitcoin.
No, we don't
Don't spam.
no,
Don't stop with that.
Mina,
Stop. Can you stop?
just, I'm all
Don't be
about
telling
this.
us about the greatest healer who brought you back your love. No.
Yeah, like let's just
We're not
focus,
about
guys.
Yes,
Stop
we
spamming.
have our own investments, Bitcoin,
Thank you.
Forex. We're doing our own stuff. So please don't tell us about
Stop
any
it,
of
guys.
those things.
No.
Stop it.
We don't want your inyangas or whatever.
Keep
We're
your
good.
love back. Eh?
We just want the love, guys. We just want you guys to show appreciation to the show. And like I said, guys,
Does it bring back the love back, guys? Like,
keep sharing.
I'm just curious.
No.
You think it brings back the love?
We don't know.
Don't tell me. We never checked it out.
Come on.
never
We
checked
do
that.
that one. Remember, I don't know if there was this international one, like back home, there used to be these guys, but Blumanga speak and that. Chloe, Moriana, oh, I speaker. I was like, what the fuck were they saying, dog?
No.
Like, they always find someone with a different accent or way of speaking
Yeah, a speaker.
than the
Yeah.
people
Like-
in that neighborhood
And
or
ties.
whatever. So it's just like,
And they all have the same speakers, dog. Like,
Yeah,
does the product come
yes.
with the speaker? They give you the
Probably.
speaker and the CD.
yeah. So when you play it
You
at
don't
home,
do anything. You just stand there, dog.
what actually kills the roaches is the secret, guys. What actually kills the roaches is when you play that disc, not that thing they give you. So when the roaches get there and they listen to that person, they're like, yo, Hi, this is a boring place.
Yo, next.
I never understood it, bro. Do they all get the same speaker? Is it like this fitness trainers? They all have the same pose. The fitness trainers are all fun. They have this pose whereby it shows you the thigh, the calf, the ass, and the boobs and the face at the same time, nigga. Like how? You see everything. The front of the thigh and the calf and the ass and the face and the chin. Why? Like how do you bend it? Like Instagram, Insta. You will see things on Insta, dog. Like people bend out here.
Do the guys do that also?
I don't know. I don't follow dudes.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know about the guys. But otherwise, yes, we've been saying peace out.
Bye.
See you on the next one.